they're like, oh, the fans need to spend more money. The reality is fans need to spend money the way they want to spend money. If a fan wants to see a player, they can see a player. Like, it's not the fault of a fan.
That when they walk in the gym, you have to guard them. And I think the way the game is played has allowed her to showcase that skill, to be able to take that shot. That shot's being a good shot.
Geno Auriemma just called Paige Bueckers the best player in America. But if that's really the case, why are fans lining up to watch Caitlin Clark instead? Before we continue, quick favor. If you're enjoying this content, take a second to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of viewers watch without subscribing. It's free for you, but it makes a huge difference for us. Did you hit subscribe? Perfect, thank you. Now back to it. Something here doesn't quite add up, and Geno's frustration is starting to show. The legendary UConn coach is dealing with a problem he never expected, one that's reshaping women's basketball right in front of us. There was a time when UConn women's basketball was the hottest ticket anywhere. Those days, however, are fading fast. It's hard to believe, but the program that once sold out arenas nationwide is now performing in half-empty venues. Attendance has dropped dramatically, from packed crowds to just 4,000 to 6,000 fans per game.
And in some instances, teams chose to actually move games to larger venues to accommodate the fanfare of Caitlin coming to town.
Yesterday, in a game in the Bahamas, UConn played for 567.
That's a long way from the sellouts they once took for granted. But this isn't just about empty seats. UConn games used to be must-watch television. Fans tuned in every night to see total domination. Now, viewers are flipping the channel faster than you can say dynasty. Ratings are sliding, and fans are choosing to spend their time watching other programs instead. Meanwhile, Iowa has become the hottest ticket in the sport, with Caitlin Clark pulling massive crowds everywhere she plays. And Geno Auriemma, the legendary coach who built this empire, is clearly not handling it well. He's watching fans disappear, and with them, his patience. Think about it. A coach with countless championships and accolades now practically pleading for people to show up. That's where things stand today. He's openly voicing his frustration, trying to understand why the crowds have vanished. What's really behind UConn's attendance drop? Geno recently asked. Some point to the team's inability to dominate the way they once did, a hard reality for a program that lived at the top for decades. But here's where the story gets even more compelling. Former UConn players are starting to speak out, and they're not sugarcoating anything. They're stunned by the lack of fan interest and shocked at how far the program has slipped. The contrast to the glory days they remember is striking, and the disappointment in their voices says it all.
The biggest draw in American sports today, CC22, Caitlin Clark Kent. That's just the truth.
One, they fall in love with all my players because of the way they play and the way they conduct themselves. And they go, yeah, he really is a shit.
Geno is trying to put on a confident front, saying things like, fans fall in love with my players because of how they play and how they carry themselves. But it's obvious there's a disconnect. The passion from the fan base just isn't there anymore, not like it used to be. So the big question remains, is Paige Bueckers actually living up to the hype at UConn? That's the million-dollar debate. Geno has called her the best player in America, but if that's true, why aren't fans packing the arenas? Why aren't viewers tuning in to watch her play? And here's the real twist. This drama may only be the start of UConn's deeper issues. Cracks are beginning to form in the foundation, and it's unclear whether Geno can fix them. A dynasty that once felt untouchable is suddenly showing signs of weakness, and in college sports, once the slide begins, stopping it isn't easy. As UConn's empire starts to wobble, a new queen is rising. Caitlin Clark isn't just selling out arenas, she's rewriting the record books. And here's the kicker. Geno Auriemma had the opportunity to recruit her, and he passed.
If Caitlin Clark is on the team, it becomes the right team. Because Caitlin Clark is on it. It's like saying Michael Jordan's not on the right team.
In what looks to be, you can see there's a stage. Oh my God, they're not even playing on in a basketball gym. They're literally playing in what looks to be an auditorium.
Now, as Clark continues to dominate on the court, Geno is left asking himself what might have been. Just how badly did that decision backfire? Let's break it down. Clark isn't just popular, she's a full-blown phenomenon. Iowa is still averaging around 15,000 fans per game, even after her graduation. That's unreal. Compare that to the half-empty UConn arenas we talked about earlier. Iowa is selling out everywhere they go, and fans simply can't get enough of Clark's electrifying style of play. And here's what really makes it sting. Geno had a clear opportunity to bring Clark to UConn and missed it. Clark has even said she loved UConn, calling it the coolest place on earth. She wanted that offer badly. It just never came. Imagine how that feels now for Geno, watching Clark light up the court night after night. Coaches around the country are calling her a game changer, saying you have to pick her up the moment she steps inside the gym.
Doing all that talking online, but when it comes to the proof, it is in the pudding. When it comes to the numbers, when it comes to the black and the white.
Paige Bueckers goes to the Bahamas, 500 people. And repeat, 500. 500 people. They are playing.
That's the kind of superstar UConn used to have on a regular basis. Now, they're stuck watching from the sidelines as Clark continues to rewrite the record books. And here's where things get really wild. Geno once doubted whether Clark could even succeed in the WNBA. He openly said she wasn't built for the league. Ouch. But fast forward to her rookie season, and Clark is absolutely thriving, averaging 19.2 points, 8.4 assists, and 5.7 rebounds per game. Talk about having to eat your words. Now Geno Auriemma has completely changed his tone, calling Clark one of the most extraordinary players the game has ever seen. But the question remains, does that praise come too late? Geno even tried to recruit Clark again, this time for his new 3-on-3 league unrivaled. He was reportedly ready to offer serious money, over $1 million. Clark shut it down. After a non-stop season, she chose rest instead. And here's the part that says it all. When Clark's name didn't appear on the unrivaled roster, Geno looked visibly frustrated. It's almost like he can't stop taking losses when it comes to Caitlin Clark.
Just because fans of Caitlin Clark will pay to see her play. Like, that's the reality situation. Is it's nothing to, there's never blame the consumer or the viewer for what they like.
Geno Auriemma, Caitlin Clark again. The world turns. It's Caitlin Clark's world. We just live on planet Caitlin.
First, he misses the chance to recruit her. Then she goes on to prove every doubt wrong. And now, she's turning down his biggest money offers. That's got to hurt. Here's the reality. UConn's empire is showing cracks, while Caitlin Clark's star keeps rising higher and higher. Geno Auriemma is likely replaying that missed opportunity over and over, knowing he let a generational talent slip away. It feels like a basketball soap opera unfolding in real time. Is this the beginning of the end for UConn's reign, or can Geno somehow pull off one last comeback? A program that once felt untouchable now looks unstable, and fans everywhere are asking the same question. Has the magic finally disappeared for good?
Are you in the black? Or are you in the red? Are you showing up? Or are you bluffing?
Touching the ball or not, you have to guard her when she steps into the gym. And so I don't think we've seen anything like that in women's basketball. I've played against a number of great shooters.
One thing is absolutely clear. Women's basketball has been transformed for good. Clark isn't just breaking records. She's redefining what's possible. She's pulling in viewers who never paid attention to women's hoops before.